Hey guys, Julia here. Welcome back to another video. And I'm very excited today to do a plan and chat and sort of flip through and talk through my December bullet journal spreads. I know it's a little bit late, but number one, better late than never. And number two, it's a busy time of year getting all set up for 2024. I was a little bit last minute getting my December spreads ready to go. I also want to apologize for my nails just really quick. Gel, doing anything with gel for me is just like a pain to remove because my actual nail just comes right off with the gel. So we are just in a transition period. So hopefully that's not too distracting. But yeah, here is my cover page, and I'm super excited about it this month because in December we're sort of wrapping up the year, and if this looks at all familiar, then you will notice that in January I also did a ribbon. That is not the page that I want to show you, this page. I also did a ribbon theme here, and so when you look at them back to back, it feels like a full circle moment where the ribbon's coming up here and flowing out this way. And so I used the same materials, a gouache here, and just went super simple with different shades of red and really wanted to utilize white space here. I really love the lettering. I've been loving doing this just freestyle block lettering lately. And just to add a bit more interest to it, I just did it multiple times, did the outline multiple times. And I don't know, it just has this really playful, whimsical feeling to it. So this is the cover page. I also really love the border here. I've been loving doing borders. This one is pulled in quite a bit, but without the border, it seemed just a little too stark, but once I put the border in, I was like, yes, this is what it was missing. So yeah, here's my cover page, and I am really happy with it. Flipping over, we have the monthly calendar spread, and one thing that is fun about doing this plan and chat a little later on is the fact that you get to see the monthly calendar in use here. So the calendar itself, I kept it pretty simple. Even with the numbers here, there's no extra decoration for the numbers. And typically I like to keep my calendar spreads pretty minimal so that function sort of shines through as the main purpose, because I do reference this spread every Sunday or when I'm looking to set up my weekly spreads. Cam also references this monthly calendar spread whenever he's on the phone and wants to schedule a new meeting or see when we're available. I don't love this top header. It's just a little too dark. If I had to redo it, I'd probably, you know what? I'd probably not even do a color background. I probably would just do a little red drop shadow or something and just leave these plain Jane, and that's fine. But yeah, don't love the header there, but it is what it is. The quote here was another full circle moment that, again, I loved. In January, I also used the quote, "Trust the magic of new beginnings," and I just thought it would be super cute to use the same quote for the end of the year. Trust the magic of new beginnings, because we're going into another year. What is really the beginning? What is really the end? Who knows? But I just thought that was a super cute addition and a callback to January. Why not let yourself kind of be your own inspiration? And then down in the corner here, I just have a callback to the ribbon kind of working its way through the spreads. And then lastly, this washi tape. It took me a little bit to decide on like a washi tape accent for this month. I always love a good grid washi tape, and they're just super neutral and they go with so many different things. And then this is like a odd kind of color that's not in the color palette that I'm using this month, but it complements it pretty well, and it served as a nice base for this rose washi tape, which I really love. And this is from Notebook Therapy. It calls in these kind of darker, richer reds, and I just thought, like, yes, it has the red and the green, so very subtle Christmas without going, full on with it. I don't talk about notebook therapy enough, but I do love notebook therapies, accessories, and journals, and I do have a discount code with them. It's Royal 10, so if you just happen to be shopping at Notebook Therapy, think of me, please. It supports the channel, and I always appreciate it. Thank you so much if you've used my code anywhere ever. Okay, flipping over, this is definitely a new spread. This is for the Diamine Inkvent calendar, and as you can see, we are well into starting December, and here's the first 2 ink colors. This is my first year doing an Inkvent, and I'm super excited about it. Every year, here, I actually have it like right by the desk. So yeah, here's the Inkvent calendar. I don't know how much is gonna get in frame here, but yeah, every day leading up to Christmas, you get a little tiny ink bottle. And how many milliliters is this? 12 milliliters. And so some of them are shimmery and some aren't, and they're all new colors. And so I'm very excited to go through this, and that'll be all this month. So I thought it'd be fun to make a spread for all of the colors. And if you want to see what I'm making with this, I am making like little reels for every day, or gonna try to. Definitely follow me over on Instagram if you want to see what's going on with that. And then over on this side, I have my December dashboard. This month, I am logging what movies we're watching, what TV shows we're watching, the monthly invoices that need to go out, and then some 2024 prep items. This doesn't necessarily have to be journal related. These can be tasks just to get ready for a new year. And I just love having like that fresh start feeling in January. So it's probably going to be like, make sure all the laundry's done. Make sure the Christmas tree is down, because I am one of those people that like the Christmas tree down before the start of a new year. So just have a space for all of those kind of prep tasks. Okay, and then this next spread is very specific to December as well. Over on the left side, I just have a page to write in all the things I want to do related to the Christmas holiday. So do I want to make cookies? Do I need to do special shopping for Christmas, as in food? The good stuff. What movies do I want to watch specifically for Christmas? What albums do I want to listen to? Because there's always, you know, some sleepers with the Christmas stuff. So that's just a page specifically for that. And then, new this year, I have a page specifically for the void week, which is the week between Christmas and New Year, where it's like nothing exists, time doesn't exist, and it's just like this magical week where you can just do what you want. No one will judge you. You can sit on your butt, you can play video games, you can draw, you can spend mindless hours doing whatever it is you want to do, and nobody will judge you because everybody is doing the same thing. So this spread rather is a place to write in ideas for things that I want to do during void week. Not that everything on this page will be super productive. I have a feeling that most things will not be, but I want to make the most of it. But yeah, I really love the ribbon tie-in here. Just very subtle. This one is probably my favorite ribbon painting up on top of this Christmas spread. It's just really delicate, and the colors are just really nice there. Flipping over, you can see that I've already gotten a start on the first weekly spread. I have a thinner ribbon running through here. It's kind of like we've zoomed out so you can see where the ribbon is going. And I just thought it'd be a cute way to divide up the page. And so up here, I've been liking doing a smaller events area. Just right now, we don't have too many meetings happening. And so I can fit 2 or 3 things on one line. Let me flip back and show you. Like here's a full spread. This is Thanksgiving week, and you can see that I've kind of adopted this smaller area for events and meetings. And so I've been really liking that. And then over on this page, I have hopefully enough space to write in like a master task list. Whenever things pop up, I add them here, and then from here, I move them over to the dailies, and I just make a new daily list every day of the week, and that's been working out really well for me. I've been loving having just enough space for what each day needs, if that makes sense. Like, let me see here. For example, we have examples. For example, back in March, all of these daily boxes are the same size. And so I just don't feel like it's the best use of space. In this case, every day is pretty much filled out, but there is extra space here. And some days could have ran way longer than this, and some days not. So doing the weekly spread this way, where I just write in the next day and the tasks that go along with that day, just seemed to work a little bit better. And then at a quick glancing back, I can tell, glancing back at a day, I can tell what days were like super busy and which days I didn't really have that much going on. And so I really like that aspect of it as well. But yeah, overall, I kept this setup really simple, very monochromatic, just mostly use the gouache, my Tombow Furunosuke, and the washi tape. I think that is it. And I think it turned out great, and it has a very rich feeling to it, but also minimal and also feminine. Just not to toot my own horn, but I do really love how this came out. It's just enough holiday for me. Okay, let's flip through all of the spreads. Here is the cover spread. And if you notice, this is the only spread that I put a little bow on. Have the monthly calendar here. My Inkvent tracker and the December dashboard. A Christmas page and a Void Week spread. And the first weekly page. So that'll do it for this setup. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see what I did last December, which was way more involved, I'm going to pop that video right here in the center, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.